Hello and welcome to another episode of the Ecommerce Coffee Break. Today I want to ask you, have you ever done the 5-second test for your online store? So if you don't know what the 5-second test is, has nothing to do with dropping your sandwich on the floor or with the system of Mel Robbins. The 5-second testing is a research method that helps you on finding out about your user's first impression of your online store or any website for that matter. In a 5-second test, participants are shown a landing page. That can be your home page, that can be a product page, that can be a collection or category page for only 5 seconds. And then they will be pulled away and then will be asked a number of follow-up questions of what they saw. So the test is intended to use or to find out if your web pages are effectively communicating the intended message. The 5-second test can be easily used for, as I said, for the home page, very important there. For your product detail page, you might use it for your collection page or any other page if you're using landing page in your marketing funnel, for instance. So what's happening there is that the user should be able to answer a number of questions after they only had 5 seconds to look at your store. Questions would be, for instance, what's the purpose of your page? What is it about? How obvious is your brand message or your product message, your value proposition or unique selling proposition? Now, this is obviously the most important thing, and on the home page, these questions should be already answered above the fold and on a hero image. So basically asking the purpose of the page is, what is this page about? What is this store about? What is this store selling? What's the benefit of me being on this web page? You can do this with a headline. And that needs to be very well thought through. That's something that I work with a lot with my clients on. And it can be a sub-headline, and if that doesn't help or if that's not detailed enough, then you want to have some bullet points. But in a nutshell, it should be easy to grasp this in 5 seconds. So you need to be very clear about your messaging there. So again, the first question that in the 5-second test should be answered, or the user should be able to answer, is, what is the purpose of this page? The next one is, am I the intended audience? So do I care? Am I interested? Does this speak to me? So very important that when you do your headline and your sub-headline or your product title or whatever welcomes them with text, with copy, it should really show them, are you the audience? Are you the intended audience? Is this website really for you? So that people really can know that it's okay, I'm interested because it's talking to me. Next one, very important, is your design. Basically your web design, is it looking trustworthy? Does the design feel the user comfortable, and does it look professional? Now you want to build up trust. If you have a crappy looking store, then obviously your messaging can be as good as you want. People will just move away because obviously if it's a store, you want to have them spend money. If it doesn't look professional, people will just move on. There's enough competitors out there. They probably will do a better job. So next question would be, is your design, your brand, your website looking trustworthy? And next, final step is what I'm supposed to do next. What are the main elements you can recall? Is the primary call to action present in a clear manner? So this has all to do is, like, you have to take your website visitor by the hand and take them step by step through the purchase funnel. So if they're coming on your website and they're starting from the home page, you want to get them as quickly as possible either to a collection page or to a product page, and then obviously to the cart and to the checkout page. Now, they need to know really, and that's an important part why call to actions should be very, very clear and very, very specific, what they should do next. Don't assume that your customer, because only it's an online store, knows automatically what they do next. Don't try to confuse them. So when it comes to the 5-second test, then you obviously want to have one call to action. This one call to action should tell them what's happening next. So just let me summarize the questions that should be answered by your website visitors after seeing your website only for 5 seconds. Just let me summarize these again. So first one is, what is the purpose of this page? What can I do here? What are you selling? What is this about? Next one, am I the intended audience? Is that something that I'm interested in? Does that speak to me? Next one, does the design, the brand appear trustworthy? Does it look professional? And the next one is, what's the next step in the process? What's the call to action? What do I do? What do I do? What do I have to do next to get the next part on the journey through the website? So to create a 5-second test, very easy. The easiest way is you just pull someone in front of your website, somebody that does not know who you are, what you're doing for a living, somebody who has never been on your website, and tell them, go on this website, and after 5 seconds, you pull them away, and then you present them with the questions and ask them to answer these. If are people struggling to answer these questions in a way that your website, your store is created, or should basically the messaging should be, then you have work to do. Most likely, and I see that with most of my mentoring and clients, is that the core brand message, the value proposition, and the unique selling proposition is not right. So that's something you definitely need to work on. Get the value proposition, get the unique selling proposition right, not only for the homepage, for the overall brand, but also the same applies for a product detail page. So you should do that there as well. And then obviously this applies to each and every product detail page you have, because they might communicate different benefits depending on the product. If you want to learn more, there's obviously content about the 5-second test on the webs. One is actually called the 5secondtest.com. So you can go there. I will put another link in the show notes and below the video where you find a bit of a longer article, which goes more in detail in the 5-second test. But overall, I think it should give you an overview how a 5-second test can increase the usability and also the user design of your online store, of your website. And with that, will reduce the bounce rate and drag more people into your purchase funnel, into the customer journey, so that they will turn from visitors into buyers. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, then please feel free to reach out, and I see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, Klaus here. Before you leave, I have a question for you. Are you a Shopify store owner and you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and not sure what to do next to grow your business? Do you struggle to convert traffic into sales and turn website visitors into buyers? Do you want to have direct access to a mentor who can assist you with your store, your strategy, offer, marketing, sales, and anything else you might need in your business? Then I would invite you to apply for my Get Conversions program, where I show you how to remove the guesswork out of growing your Shopify business and create clarity to optimize your business for maximal growth and profit. This is an application-only program. To apply, go to klauslauter.com to learn more. And finally, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's a huge help and allows me to reach more people with this channel. Thanks in advance, and until next time at the E-Commerce Coffee Break.